Hi guys, Vex here. Welcome back to some more fapping. Welcome back to... Oh, hi. Hi. Look at you, big fella. Wow. Yeah, get out of here. You're not welcome at my... Actually, you are welcome at my base, because I probably will need the, slime balls. Boop. Boop. And that takes care of them. Well, at least the ones that can hurt me, anyway. Okay, is that all this... What in the world? Whoa, hi. Oh my god, the fapping. Oh, hello. Huh. Oh, now. Tell you what, let's go resolve that. I guess I'll just go ahead and hop down there. And boop. A boop. A boop, boop, boop. I was trying to do the introduction to my series. I was like, hi guys, Vex here, and then did you... Okay. Alright, stop with the fapping. It's too much fapping for one day. You'll strain yourself. There we go. Okay. Wow, wow, 26 slime balls. Okay, so that was pretty cool. I guess to get back up, I'll just have to do something like this. And I'll say goodbye to those 2 blocks. No big deal. Okay. Right. I have a lot of stuff to show you today. There's going to be some time-lapse stuff, and actually a lot of this episode might be... A lot of this episode might be time-lapse stuff. I want to go show you guys something that is over right meow. It's over meow. Oh, who are you? Hey, get out of there. You and your stupid feather-falling boots making you not die. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello. I need some glass to finish constructing this thing properly, but, Hey! Hey, buddy! Yeah, this is, Vex, my old account, who has been turned into a... He's been turned into a chunk loader, essentially. And I need to access the butt. Alright, you know what? Fine. Did you pick it up? Oh, dang it. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Let me put this here and... Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, basically, he's my cameraman slash chunk loader. Basically, I'm just going to park him there to keep that grinder going. It is a natural spawn grinder. No spawner involved. And that's the cutaway up there with stuff going on. And I mostly made it for gunpowder. As you can see, it's collecting gunpowder. It's not the best. It's really... but especially because it's a multiplayer server, natural spawn grinders are... well, because of the change to monsters, monsters will no longer move unless you're close to them. So, passive grinder systems are not really very effective anymore. They have to be built... You have to stand at the right spot to get them to work, and that limits how much... What, my graphics are on... there we go. That basically, you have to stand within... I think it's 20... What is it that limits? You know what? Let me actually double check this. Yeah, it's between 24 and 32. So there's a 8 block range where the monsters will spawn. Well, not spawn, but move. The problem is what the change that screwed up grinders, especially the passive grinders, is monsters will only move around if they're close enough to you in that 24 to 32 block range. And I believe it's a sphere around your character. And basically that means that you could only have maybe like 1 or 2 actual spawning levels. And again, it's a sphere around your character. So they can't even really be that big. So the actual spawning area that you can get is pretty limited now. And again, and it's on a multiplayer server, the spawning is even worse because it's spread out. So the more players that log on, the worse it gets. So yeah, I'm probably never gonna. I don't think I'll get a. Maybe if I went up in the air really high, and then when nobody was online to spread out the monsters, I could maybe get a max spawn condition in a room. So maybe I might try that later after my base is no longer supposed to be secret. I'll just actually do have a project in mind, but that's way down the road. So yeah, that's the problem with the natural spawn grinders. But my model is turning out a slow trickle of gunpowder. It's not as fast as some of the other grinders I have made in the past. I had one on my single-player world. It was a multi-layer, multi-level natural spawn grinder, and there was like just a constant, steady stream, maybe one monster per second falling out of it, and it was very good. I had all the resources I wanted out of it. But I'm probably not going to get something like this on a multiplayer server with these new spawning mechanics. It's just out of the question, I think. Unless I do something drastic, like making a spawner way up in the air past the chunk limits and stuff. Okay, so that's the current iteration of it. But I want to show you guys some stuff. And here's going to be, that time-lapse discussion time video I did where I did the montage, or I should say time-lapse, not really a montage. But so I might dub over some of this stuff, and there might be music at other parts. But basically I have a huge amount of off-camera footage that I'd like to show you guys, because I'm sure you guys are kind of curious what I've been doing. I've been playing this game like a fiend. Badge said that I was a machine. I was just on this game for hours and hours every day, just not logging off. And it's because I'm still trying to catch up. I'm trying to get like everything a proper base should have, and I'm just trying to do it quickly. So I'm burning the midnight oil and playing a lot. Although I do want to take a break and get out of this base for a while, because I'm tired of every episode I do is in this base. I'm tired of looking at these same stone walls, and I'm sure some of you guys might be too. So I might go on an adventure specifically to find material to make dyes out of, and I'll be wandering around the overworld on my quest to find all the dye colors, and then I can come back to base with them and dye my sheep. I think that'd be kind of cool. What else? Yeah, that's about all I can think of, so I'm going to go ahead and start the time-lapse. So enjoy the footage. Okay, let's see here. I didn't want to do this off camera just because I thought it was really cool. I was lighting up some... Well, I started to go out at Project Rainbow and light up some nearby caves just because I kept hearing spider noises. Well, let me just backtrack everything I just went through, but first we got to mine these diamonds here. What are we going to get? That was 2 diamonds for 3. Okay, so we got fortune for 1. Alright, here's the really cool thing. Check this out. Alright, so we got some tunnels here. I'm going to go down the tunnels. Whee! Let's quickly go back down here. This place is quite large. And... wait, is that a chest I didn't get to yet? Oh, I don't need any of that stuff. Alright, let me go back to the main room. Well, it's not really a main room, but that was a big one. Oh, I didn't even see this part. No, don't get sidetracked. Turn around, bitches. Go back. Go back. Go back to your room. The big one, The really... Yes, this one. Check this out. Look at that right here. Look at this. Look at that. What is this? What did I find? Look what I found. Found some iron. Let me give me this iron real quick. Alright. Alright. So we got 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 diamonds right there. And that's going to give us, it looks like, 10 We just mined 4 diamond blocks and got 10 diamonds out of that. Alright. But wait, there's more. Check this out. Check this out. Guess what? Guess what? Right here. Look what we got. Is there any more down here? Alright, so 13. Let's add to this. How are we going to do? 13, we're going to pick up 17, so that was 3, that's 4. Alright, so 17 diamonds we got in this place. 17 diamonds, guys. I was just doing small camera stuff, and I was like, man, look at all these diamonds I found in the mines here. And so I was just like, I better record this, because people might notice, like, hey, Vetches, you just got... We can't help but notice that you just added 17 diamonds to your stockpile. So, yeah, speaking of diamond, there is something else that I need to show off. And, okay, let's go find it. Let's see if I can find my way back. It almost killed me, actually. And because it almost killed me, I kind of realized that, hey, maybe I ought to be recording right now. And I want this iron real fast. Let me just get this real fast. I like the iron. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I just dug straight down. Haha. I'm good at Minecraft. Am I picking up the iron? Yes, I am. Okay, let me get this real quick. There's something else I want to show you guys. And it killed me. Well, I mean, it didn't kill me. I still got 0 deaths, but it not for lack of trying. Now, the only question is I just got to be able to find it. It's back around Mia. Right over Mia. It's this way, I think. No, it's definitely not this way. Oh, that pick finally broke. Great. I was getting tired of it having it in my inventory. No, it's not this way. It's this way. It's back to the main room. Go to the big room. Yeah, the big room. And then go this way. Yes. Oh, I just came from here, apparently. I just realized I might be lost. Haha. Be right back. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We found it. That's what almost killed me right there. I got popped by a cave spider, and the poison was like 15 seconds. So, it kind of sort of hurt a lot. But it looks like I've managed to shut it down. I think. I hope. Possibly. Wait, 200. Oh, ew. Yeah, I'm damaging my my sword here, but I gotta clear out these webs first, because this is really important. I actually would like all that string. Can I have it? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so here's a cave spider spawner, another one. You know, because I'm just blessed with these things, apparently. And we don't need gravel. Okay, let's see. One more web string. I'm going to need the string, actually. So here was the... Yeah, okay, there's that. But now hold on one second. There was something that I was trying to find. I guess we can clear off the stuff off this thing. There we go. And this one too. And yeah, I'll knock this down. Yeah, I might come through these mining tunnels and just square them off and get rid of all the stuff that's in them. You know what? I don't ever want this thing accidentally spawning any cave spiders. So just in case, like, I don't know, water leaks in here or creeper blows up, you know, whatever kind of accident might happen, that there's gratuitous amounts of light in this place, because I don't want that thing ever spawning stuff. Right. Now I was trying to find something. There was something here, and I lost track of it. It was actually something really cool, and now I'm not sure where it is. Dang. Well, hold on a second. Let me find it. There we go. I finally found it. Thank the Lord for X-ray machines. Okay. Check this out. So here's a zombie dungeon I found. This is actually pretty close to my Project Rainbow is like that way. Let me light some of that ceiling up. Is there something up there? It almost looks like there's... I guess it was just a gravel cave-in. Anyway, so this dungeon has 2 chests here. So in chest number 1, boom, horse armor, disc, name tag, taking all this stuff. Good morning. I am filming this at like 8:23 a.m. Good morning. This chest, booyah! Check that out. Diamond horse armor, a bucket, another name tag, string. Yeah, I want all that. I guess I'll leave the other stuff. So, diamond horse armor. I think that's pretty cool. And then iron horse armor, but, you know, mostly the diamond is what I was after. And so we can head back home for now. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off to you guys. Like I said, I did the rest of this off camera. Just because I kind of want to gloss over caving, because I think once you've seen caving like once, you've seen it. Now I'm lost again. But yeah, once you've seen caving once, you've kind of seen it for the most part. Once you've seen a mine shaft, you know, exploring mine shafts once, you've seen it, I think. But yeah, the whole reason this started is every time I came in this room, I heard spiders. And I was like, what in the world are all these spiders doing here? Where are they coming from? Why do I constantly hear spiders? So I just started digging down, and then I broke right here into a mine shaft, and I came down right beside the damn thing. This thing. And this is what was making all the spider noises. It was having spawning tons of cave spiders. So, great. Alright, let's move on with this episode. Hi guys, Vex here. Okay, so I'm doing the same kind of overdub that I did on my time-lapse discussion time video. You guys seem to enjoy that, and I thought it was a pretty effective way to deal with large amounts of footage that I really just wanted to speed through. I thought it was good to, I want to show you guys what's going on, but it's way too long to just sit through the whole thing. Alright, so right here we found a spider spawner up at the top of my base. And I was scouting for caves, and I found that. And this episode will hopefully feature the last of my caving I'm going to do for a while. Actually, I am going to go into the Stronghold with Paul Soros Jr. Actually, we're going to film that at 9:30 a.m. today. That's about 7 hours. Yeah, I'm pulling the graveyard shift. I'm pulling the graveyard shift to record. I'm pretty nocturnal. So I'm actually staying up late into the morning to be able to record with Paul. So we're doing some more caving here. I actually had a lot of fun doing the cave. Didn't get anything out of that chest. Oh, look at the water currents. I always struggle with those. I'm just like, come on, yeah, get through there. But these caves were very rewarding as far as resources go. I get a lot out of them, and I just threw on some music. I listened to the video interweb playlist a lot while I'm doing this stuff, and actually you should check that out if you haven't. It's actually pretty cool. Let me throw up an annotation on the screen right now, and you can click on that and listen to it. I think it's pretty cool. Look at this ravine. Yeah, there's a huge ravine here, and I don't really explore it too much because I figured my logic here was, okay, well, I've lit up far enough away from my base to, reduce some of the spawning and clean up the spawning for my grinder. All this started as me trying to light up the natural caves around my base just for the grinder. This is all work for my grinder. There's me struggling with order again. It has the ancillary benefit, obviously, of getting me tons of resources. This place was pretty dangerous. I fight a lot of monsters here, and you saw that one skeleton just jump down on me. And I come in here, and there's a lot of zombies, and it's always tense in these caves because I never know when a creeper's going to walk around the corner. And it's the way these caves are designed. It's just, oh, it's just, it gets me stressed out a little bit. But I think I make it through here, and we go into another cave. This is closer to where the actual grinder area is. Oh, I recognize this bit. I'm about to get jumped by one of the more dangerous, and look at this! That stupid little baby zombie. Look at my hearts! Look at them! At that point, I was like, nope, nope.jpg, and I stopped to actually snipe a baby slime there, and I hightail it back to base to get healed up. But that stupid baby zombie, he lit me on fire because of my own flame sword. And I was actually at Paul's house earlier yesterday, and I didn't record this, and I wish I had, and here I'm repairing loyalty at my grinder here. I'm waiting on the skeletons to come through. I like that. I think that's really cool. Seeing the skeletons sped up as they travel through the grinder. I could sit there and watch that stuff all day. But I was at Paul Soros Jr.'s house, yeah? And this baby zombie in full, I think a mix. He had an iron sword and then iron armor. And I think he had some gold armor too. He jumps me and he hits me once. And I'm wearing a full suit of protection armor, like with protection 2 and 3 on it. And it's iron. And he hits me and takes me down. He deals 4 hearts of damage in one hit. 4 hearts of damage in a single hit. And that wasn't even lighting me on fire. That was just from the direct hit. So I'm pretty sure he must have had a sharpness 3 or 4 sword or something. And he must have gotten a high roll on it. But I freaked out when I took 4 hearts of damage like that. Oh, this is kind of funny. I break into my branch mines here from this cave. I'm like, what the heck? I'm down in the damn branch mines. You see me shaking my head there. I think I throw up a sign here. Do I? Yep, there I go. Bedrock strip mine, LOL, down there. I was kind of surprised I managed to find my strip mine, just kind of randomly mined into it. But yeah, I freaked out when that baby zombie ambushed me. I was like, holy shit! 4 hearts of damage in one hit! And Paul thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. I was like, holy crap, that's OP. And I just ran. But I was at Paul Soros's base because this part right here was really cool. There was diamonds, redstone, gold, and I think coal all right together. It was just like I discovered the mother lode there. And I don't have any diamonds on me, so let's see how many diamonds I get. You gonna mine the diamonds? Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3. How many did you get? 14? Nice. Good job, bitches. 14 diamonds. You see me just like jerking the camera around, so excited right there. But yeah, I was at Paul Soros Jr.'s base because I was kind of pranking him, just like a little quick prank. I redecorated his house with a lot of pumpkins, and I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Because I put the one pumpkin outside his window, and I was like, you know what, I bet he'd like more of these. So I had a bunch on me, and I was like, yeah, let's get over there. But then that stupid baby zombie jumped me, and I was like, wow, that was a retarded amount of damage to take in one hit. So I ran back to base and didn't finish all my decorations. Okay, so here's the actual grinder room that you saw in the beginning of the video. This is what it used to look like. I had to dig all this out. And I was blocking off the mines and the caves that I lit up before to form a nice, neat square room. And this is, yeah, there I go. I'm just digging out, digging and digging. So much digging. I don't think I actually needed to dig out a room this specific size, because my actual fall chute is thinner. I will say, though, I like the space. It makes me feel less claustrophobic to have some rooms that are opened up a bit and have higher ceilings. It marks the departure from the hallway, which is a 3x3 tall, to one of these rooms, which is bigger and makes you just... The high ceilings make me feel better about being... I don't know why. I think it's just a psychological thing. I don't think I'm claustrophobic. It's just nice to have, bigger rooms from time to time. Did I leave all this in the footage? I guess I did. Oh well. But in a little while, actually 7 hours, about 7 hours from now, I'm actually editing this now. I'm doing the same thing. I'm watching the preview window in Sony Vegas and then recording this audio with Audacity. But Paul and I are going into that stronghold that I showed you guys earlier, and this is for his museum. And he can take whatever he wants, I guess, for his museum because I have no real use for any of it. Uh, and so it'll be our first time doing co-op stuff together. One difficulty we've had has been our scheduling. Paul records very early in the morning. He records stuff at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. And I don't think a lot of the Minecraft people are up at that time. I think he might be in the minority there. I think we might be more night owls. I know Zisto and I are, for sure. Zisto's up to like 5 a.m. every day, and so am I now. The reason I am is because I basically I'm on a nocturnal schedule, and the reason for that is my neighborhood is quiet at night, and I can record in peace and not have to worry about background noise, because I don't want Joe Hill style ambulance coming in there, ambulance going by when I'm trying to record. Neighbors cutting grass, neighbors running power tools, trucks going by like a garbage truck or municipal truck, a street sweeper with the beeping siren it has, that kind of stuff. Just random noises you might get in the daytime. I don't have to worry about any of that when I record late at night. So that's why I'm on this nocturnal schedule. But that's has made it challenging to get to work with Paul. So here we have the upper section of my preliminary grinder. I'm laying out the trapdoors. However, I actually end up abandoning this. I got to the feeling where it wasn't really working very quickly, and I just fell back on doing a water trough style grinder. That's not now. This stuff is still up there. The stuff that I cut out, these formations and stuff, are still up above my actual water trough grinder that I ended up using. So I can quickly remake this if I wanted to. But I figured that I just use the old standard, and I know it's not the best, but it works. And I've got my camera account. I'm actually, while I record this, my Vex 1 account is still logged into Minecraft, sitting AFK by the grinder, letting the gunpowder slowly trickle in. So it works, In the future, I definitely want to make one that tries to get that old style efficiency. I'm not sure how close we can come, but at least it'll give me a project to work towards, is to overcome these spawning behavior changes. I saw there is some new tricks like the tripwire stuff, and I also saw one, and I have to thank the Minecraft subreddit for this. There is a shifting floor grinder which looked really cool, and I want to try making one of those because that seemed like it would work very well because it results in a large open spawning pad for the monsters to spawn on, and no matter where they spawn on that, they get sent through. And from there, I assume I can just stick them in a water channel to sort them into a drop tube and then dispose of them and collect the drops. So I think that might be the route I try to go. Now, the one I saw, it was pretty expensive as far as redstone resources go, but it didn't take sticky pistons. Actually, I think I could make sticky pistons all right. That's not really a problem. But it was a very elegant solution, and it's probably the ideal solution. However, I think I'll try to make something cheaper. I might try to make one using a master clock that goes off every now and then. Maybe a hopper clock that's, I don't know. Maybe like a 20-second clock. Basically, the idea is, and then have it stagger the pulse to the pistons. The idea being that I want to not stress the server. We have had a lot of problems with people's machines and mechanisms causing lag when they get out of hand, and I don't want to join that club of guilty parties who have done that. I'm not going to name names, but yeah. We've had to restart the server. We had to like kick everyone off a few times because people's contraptions lagging everybody out. So I don't want to do that to my fellow Minecrackers. So any design I make needs to be green. Yeah, green. Eco-friendly to the server's, limited amount of CPU and machine power. So there's my. Yeah, I'm putting the doors on there so I can get back to access this stuff. I was kind of worried I might fall through and just die inside my own grinder, which would be really embarrassing. But thankfully I didn't. We're still good. But the reason I like the very simple rudimentary grinder I have now is that it's not resource intensive on the server at all. There's no light updates. There's no redstone updates. There's no redstone. It's just it's as demanding as a natural cave would be that happened to have some water flowing through it. I mean, that's really all it is. But yeah, the grinder I'm using now is just like a 4-channel, 4-square water pushing drop grinder. That's all it is. It's been in Minecraft since probably alpha, I think. But it still works. It just works in a reduced capacity than it used to because of the monster ranges that we've talked about. So there's the preliminary one, and I wanted to see what kind of results I got out of it with passive systems, just letting the monsters spawn and walk off passively. Not the best because of the limited spawning area, I believe, is the big problem. Yeah. Looking up at it through an X-ray there. I love the X-rays. The X-ray machines are really cool. But yeah, I'm not really getting the best results out of this. And I think I go up here and check them. And there's not really anything in there. I think there's maybe like one creeper in there too. Yeah. And they're just kind of standing there. It's because the upper ones, I don't think the upper ones actually move. When I'm on the floor down there in the room, I don't believe they're close enough to me to move. Okay, so this is a little later in the footage here. This is the fence I set up to contain the stuff as it fell down. I was mostly worried about skeletons falling down and surviving the fall because they have feather falling boots and then getting loose into this chamber. So I set up the fences. This, I end up, unfortunately, tearing all of this down, which was kind of tedious to tear down all those fences again. Because I was not happy with the rates it was producing, and I figured out later about the distances that I had to do with the top of that trapdoor strip little chamber is not. It's too far away, and the monsters won't move around, so they don't fall down. But I do get the hoppers up, and this stupid ladder well is always giving me trouble. I put it in a bad spot several times, and I end up having to tear it down and then reassemble it. I am such a derp. I swear to God, I'm a derp. But that's okay. I think you guys watch me for my derp a little bit. I'm not. When I'm in my element, I'm not that much of a derp. If you give me MC Edit and populate chests and MBT Edit, then I'm just like, okay, let me know what you want, and then I'll make Minecraft do it. But in the survival, I'm still kind of learning. Anyway, I think this is about the end here of the stuff. All the anything remotely interesting. There's still probably 2 hours of footage I cut out. That was just more caving, but you've seen so much caving, I don't want to show you anymore. Especially with me and Paul going to do that stuff. Okay, so that's it for the montage time-lapse stuff. Let me know what you guys think of that way of doing things. I think it's the best way. It's the best way I can think of to manage uh, all of all that footage, and because there was still, like I said, there was still like probably 2 or even 3 hours of footage I just deleted and cut out because it was just more caving stuff. And in well, coming on like 6 hours, I'm going to be doing some stronghold diving with Paul Soares Jr. And hopefully that'll be the last of the caving content out of this channel for a while. After that, I think we're going on the dye quest to find all the colors of dyes and return them safely to our base here so that we can start Project Rainbow properly. And that will involve me having an adventure on the surface and running around to different places and looking for stuff. So I think that'll be cool. That'll be a nice break for me to get out of this stone prison I've built for myself. How's our grinder doing? How many actually stacks do we have? Let's put one there. So a stack and going on a second half a stack here. Considering I've had to do like I just leave it running and it kind of goes. I guess that's all right. Do I have that wooden sword on me? Yeah. Let's take out this Enderman real quick and then I'll sign off. We'll do the little safety thing because Endermen are still quite powerful. Come on. Hey, you. You. Yeah, you. Oh. Oh, you had taken fall damage. Haha, so you had. Okay, but you're still making noises even though your entity is dead and not in the game anymore. Great. Great programming there, Mojang. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know in the comments. The question for this episode is how do you like my style of overdubbing an episode to deal with large amounts of footage that I just want to get through kind of quickly, but still kind of give you a taste of what happened. Let me know what you think of that, and I'll look forward to your feedback as always. And until next video, take it easy.